How's it going, everybody? I'm TheRedHeadGamer and welcome back to my Kaiserreich playthrough. Anyway, we're continuing on with our war against the Union States, trying to take as much land from them as we possibly can. Hopefully, we'll fulfill our goals and, you know, be awesome. So yeah, the Union State is currently being ripped apart by all the other factions, including the syndicates and the regular USA. So hopefully we'll be able to take as much land from them as we possibly can before they get, you know, any more land taken from them from all these other factions vying for control of the country of the USA. So what's this do we got here? Let's pause the game real quick and check it out. Yeah, I'll welcome the Spanish immigrants, might as well. No reason not to. Gives you a little bit of manpower, gives you good relations, and only gives you 1%, so I don't see much of a problem with using it. And yeah, everything's just going great right now. Looks like the Union State has to deal with partisans too, on top of all their other problems. So they should be pretty easy to rip apart. So let's see how well this goes right here. I don't know if I should continue on attacking, or if I should just gang up on that one little province over there. You know what, I think I'm going to continue on attacking those so I can get those troops away from our borders. I'm kind of afraid that they might end up attacking here while I'm using them to support another attack as well. Good, we just took that province. We should be moving up into Amarillo over here, and that should be all of northern Texas. The regular USA still controls El Paso though, and I really want to take that from them. And I still want to take the rest of Texas from the Union States. I also want to move into Louisiana here. And maybe head up north even. Maybe get into Missouri probably. I don't know. I'll see where the road just takes me, good people. And if it takes me to a good place, then well, that's going to be nice, because I love nice places. Including places where there's cantaloupe growing on trees and stuff. Although you're probably asking, good sir, which place grows cantaloupe? Well, in all honesty, I don't know, but I like cantaloupe, so therefore some place around here has to grow cantaloupe. Unless it's like some great conspiracy planned by the ancient aliens who lived long ago in order to drop space pods onto our planet so they could slowly take over the world through glorious warfare or something. Oh, look at that, the Union State just took one of my provinces. Too bad they're about to get surrounded and destroyed horribly. Let's see how well this works. It's gonna work very well, you can already tell. I mean, look how fast they died. That just shows how bad their military is. Luckily, though, Mexico has me as their ruler. So even though that the Union State has a crappy army, their crappy army means nothing because they're horrible. They're about to die a slow, horrible death due to my awesome thinking skills when it comes to grand strategy games. I know it's a very complex, thing to handle, but it's only because I'm so awesome and you people know it. Okay, maybe not all the time. I mean, I'm sometimes weird and sometimes I say stuff which most people are going like, what the heck did he just say? But in all honesty, you really listen to it because you know it's awesome. And you also like pie. Maybe you don't like pie and you're a cake person, or maybe you're not even a cake or pie person and you just like cupcakes, or maybe you don't like sweets at all because you can't eat them for medical reasons, or maybe you just don't like the taste, and maybe you preferred like soy milk or something. I like soy milk too. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but soy milk is amazing. I mean, a lot of people try to act like it's nasty and stuff, but I drank soy milk once and I kind of liked it. I mean, I prefer regular milk over soy milk, but soy milk ain't as bad as what most people think. Especially the chocolate kind. I like the chocolate soy milk. So yeah, that's a life story for you. When I was little, I tried to imitate Evel Knievel. For those of you who don't know who Evel Knievel is, he was like an old, back in the 70s, daredevil. And he used to ride a motorcycle, and he jumped cars and trucks, and you know, he did a lot of crazy things basically. And I used to reenact him when I was a kid. And what I mean by reenacting him is I never did the stunts he actually succeeded at. I used to imitate the ones he failed, and I would try to wreck like him. And I had like this little trike and stuff, and I would go up a ramp, and you know, I'd go down it. And then like halfway down it, I'd purposely like throw myself off so I could roll and stuff. Yeah, it was quite a nice time. I was really bruised as a child. You know? Maybe that's what messed up my brain a little bit, and that's kind of drove me to do this. Maybe that's why I like video games. Maybe everything I'm telling you right now is actually a lie, and what you're taking in like a sponge could actually be a secret mind control device created by the United States government in order to be implanted into your mind so that you would become a mindless drone in order to join the great communist conspiracy Illuminati, you know, devil-worshipping army, which is now plotting to take over the world. Have you ever thought about that? Of course you haven't, because if you have, you would even be listening to me right now, because if you would have thought about it, you wouldn't be listening to this right now, because you know that it's currently implanting into your brain, or something crazy like that. You know what? I should start making tinfoil hats and selling them for money. That would actually be a great thing to do. You know what? I'm gonna do that right before the supposed end of the world. What was it, like December 21st or 23rd? 28th? Oh, dang, I didn't even know that. So anyway, whatever day the world's supposed to end, I'm gonna go outside and start selling tinfoil hats to people. I'm gonna be like, if you wear this, you will be protected, and then I'm gonna make a crap ton of money, and I'm gonna go blow it all on half tea, half lemonade, because man, I love half tea, half lemonade. Don't you love half tea, half lemonade? Okay, you probably don't, or maybe you do. Or maybe you're just listening to me right now, and you're like, dude, I can't even talk to you. Well, yes, I can. See, I just replied to your question, and now your mind is totally blown, like a bad horror movie or something. Or maybe you, like, feel like a hippie who is, like, on some sort of hallucinogenic substance, and you would like listen to Jimi Hendrix or some crazy band out there that's all like retro and like lots of pretty colors, and now your brain is just completely blown and there's like rainbows coming out of your eyes, and you know, your mouth is like, whoa man, that is sick and awesome. And yeah, this is a great conversation, ain't it? It's very educational and very good when it comes to teaching people things, you know? Look at those communists up there. They've taken over, I think they took over Minnesota, Iowa, parts of Illinois. Oh boy, they've taken a lot up there actually. Well, not as much as the Union State, but still. The Union State's probably all focused on the communists at the moment. That's why I've been having such an easy time just bulldozing through lands here. Or at least I hope. I mean, it's gonna suck if, like, this is all they have for an army. Then I'd have to think to myself, what do the syndicates have for an army? I mean, man, that has to be horrible. But yeah, the syndicates look like they're doing alright right now. Union State's starting to fall apart. The USA itself is... Oh, I said stealth. Wow, that was bad. But anyway, the USA itself is starting to fall apart as well. And yeah, it all looks crazy at this point. So it looks like anybody can win this right now. In the Pacific States, they're taking land, but usually, knowing the Pacific States, they don't do anything the entire game. They'll come into existence, they'll take a little bit of land, and then they'll just sit there the rest of the game like, yo, what's up? It's like, hey, how's it going, man? But that's all they do, you know, they don't do anything else. They just sit around and, you know, act awesome, like, yeah, we're the Union State, bro. That's how awesome we are. And you're like, I know, you've told me, and I can see your green color on the map, and you have that weird flag, and all that other fun stuff. Oh, look at that. We lost the partisans. That's not good. That's never a good thing, actually. Or maybe it is. I mean, maybe this is a valuable life lesson that I will someday learn from and come back to look at again. And everything I know will make perfect sense then, after I've soaked it all up into my brain and I understand what it's trying to tell me. Or maybe I never will, and maybe I'll just, you know, go to the gas station and get myself a 12-inch sub with pepperoni, salami, bologna, and what else they put on there? Oh yeah, ham. And then I'll put some lettuce on it with some onions and jalapeno peppers. Maybe some green peppers or banana peppers, you know, to even out the spiciness. And I might get chipotle on it. I mean, chipotle's alright, but I don't know if I really want to eat it every day on my sandwich. I like chipotle. Yeah, it's amazing. It really is, you know. You gotta care about the little things in life, let me tell you. That's a nice fan I got, actually. I mean, I haven't been using it lately because where I'm at it's cold as heck, but you know, that's a nice fan. It really is. Yeah. So I made myself some shrimp ramen noodles yesterday, and let me tell you, I didn't do a really good job. I didn't put too much water in, so by the time they were done, you know, like, they were all chewy, like plastic and stuff, and it tasted funky. But the sauce, well, spice you put in, or salt, or whatever you want to call it, you know, people have all these different, like, words for it. Some call it the flavoring, some call it spice, some call it the sauce, some call it the packet. I don't know, I don't care really. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? The thing you put in your ramen noodles to make it taste better. It really made it taste good, even though the noodles were chewy. Also, I just declared war on the regular USA, so I could start taking El Paso and Roswell from them. I want to take back New Mexico as well while I'm at it. Then again, I want to take over all of the USA, so what am I talking about? I love war. Don't you love war? It's very nice.